Don't.
It looks great. I won't look at you while you do it. Welcome to Cruisin The Planet. We are a weekly podcast run by students at Tarleton Radio Network. Each week we discuss what's new in our lives in the area and much more. You can listen to college radio station at KXTR 100.7 The Planet by visiting KXTR.com and click listen live. I am your host, Gabby, and this is my coworker, aka friend. Want to say your name?
Oh my gosh, my name is Brianna.
How are you?
I'm feeling myself today.
I see you got some new hair going on.
Ooh.
You're looking spicy. You're living your best life, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
I love it. It looks so
Thank
good.
you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. So you may notice that Taylor's not here. She's living her best life in North Carolina, I think.
It's an island off of North. It's not
Something
an
like
island?
that. I don't know.
I don't know. She's somewhere over there.
Either way, she's on vacation, living her best life, and she left us here.
And she is sunburned as heck. Let me just tell you right now. She looking like a lobster.
That's so funny. Man, I was looking like a lobster. I'm starting to peel now, but I feel her pain. But yeah, so hi. We're glad to have you here. We're super excited. We have a lot of fun topics to talk about today. We'll start off with, how did your weekend go?
My weekend was pretty chill. Brought my cat back to my apartment, so we just got to chill. Yay. I love her so much. Oh my gosh.
Bunny?
Yeah. She makes me so happy, man. She's just so sweet. I love
that. So
how was your weekend?
It was really good. I was in Nashville, so I lived my best life. Saw a bunch of famous people. I felt like there was famous people everywhere you turned. It was just so busy and so many people there. But it was really fun. I guess we can smooth right into our first topic. Is about the music industry and being famous and all that good stuff. Ooh. Okay, if you had the opportunity to be famous, would you?
For what?
Anything. It could be either singing or TikTok or like an influencer, anything.
I don't know. I've thought about it, trying to become viral or become famous and all that. And it seems like a really good idea. The problem is you kind of don't get treated like a person anymore when you become famous.
Yeah.
And it's what I've seen in in my English is not working for me today. YouTube, there's a good example. Lots of YouTubers, they do things for their fans a lot, which is good. I mean, you always want to do things that people are going to want to watch, but at the same time, if I want to film and do what I want to do. And so that's my issue is do I want to be famous? Because if I do that, I have to really focus on what everyone else wants to watch and not what I enjoy filming.
Yeah.
So that's probably my biggest just because if I'm gonna film, I'm just gonna do whatever the heck,
Yeah.
And if that's cool, that's cool. If it's not, then it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I could be famous. I really don't. I don't think I could have the not having my own privacy, that type of stuff. So I feel like that would just really drive me insane. EJ's gonna step in with us as well, so we're gonna let him get it set up, but we're gonna continue talking. But yeah, and it's also crazy that nowadays we have different levels of fame versus back in the day. It used to be were you in a movie? That's how you became famous. Now you can literally post one video and go completely viral, and that is the craziest thing to me, that your regular life can turn into something completely different overnight, which is absolutely mind blowing. But any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think it would be cool, but also at the same time, I'm sorry, I'm watching you struggle to plug in his headphones and it's fun and all, and I think that that's a good thing, but it would just suck to have your one video that makes you viral, and that's it, no one else watches for any other reason. That'd be kind of sad.
Yeah. Say hi, EJ.
Hello.
Okay, cool. Your mic works. That's awesome.
Sweet.
This is EJ. He has been.
What is going on
I don't
with
know
that
what's going on.
Is it Yeah, that's those.
I muted him. But while he's fixing that, so you don't have to hear it. But yeah, EJ's been in summer classes, so that's why you haven't seen him around. Yes. But now summer classes are done.
Yes. No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, he's back, and he'll be hanging out with us this whole episode. So yeah, so we're talking about being famous. Would you want to be famous, EJ?
Absolutely not.
That was so fast.
I like my privacy, and I don't want to go outside and be flashed by cameras every single minute of the day.
Yeah.
So
I saw.
I'd rather be a nobody than a somebody.
You know what? Well, here's the thing, though, is regardless if you think that you're a nobody, you are a somebody to someone.
That's true.
So even if like you're not
That's
famous,
a good point.
I feel like I'm probably that way with my little brother.
Yeah.
You know, he probably thinks I'm like super awesome. At least I hope he thinks I'm super awesome. Or my friends, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anyone's like true feelings, but you're always someone to somebody.
That's
so
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I really
That's
like
true.
that.
That's true.
Have you seen what's going on with Britney Spears?
don't even get me
I
started.
don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, well,
I've been seeing that a
we
lot.
will get you
Okay, please get me caught up because
filled in.
Gabby knows all the tea.
Oh, do you?
Brianna knows half of the tea.
I don't know.
So I
any.
know
I don't know any.
I don't know a lot about what's going on. I just do know that I have very strong opinions about it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So, back, I don't even, 13 years ago is now that
For
she's
real?
been under this. So it's like 13 years ago. I think that's like right when she like shaved her head
Yeah.
and like went like completely off the walls, which
Yeah.
I feel like at a certain point everybody's gonna be like that, especially if you are so famous and you're under a microscope 24/7. Like you're bound to go crazy. So anyways, so her dad put her under this what's called conservatorship. So basically he controls every aspect of her life, whether that is what she eats, what she wears, who she sees, when she could be on her phone, what her tour schedule looked like, everything. He controlled every aspect of her life, and the biggest part was the money. Like he really controlled how
Yeah.
she spent her money, what he did with it. Like she has no right to any of her money, which is so crazy that she worked so hard for it and then was like, sorry, you can't have any of your money. So recently she has been trying to get out of her conservatorship to, you know, be an independent woman. She wants more kids. She can't have kids because they put some type of birth control in her and they won't let her take it out. So she is completely like, I want more kids, and she barely sees her kids that she has now, which is so crazy. So she testified for the first time in 13 years in court, and basically the court shot her down, was like, no, like you still need to be in
Are
it.
you serious?
Yep, I swear. So I think at the 17th of this month they're going to visit the case, but she's trying to get out of it. And honestly, I think at a certain age, you come to a realization that you can, like, you're good. You don't need to be
Yeah.
under a microscope or anymore, or anything
They're
like
treating
that.
her like a child. How old is she? She's a grown woman.
I think she's in her 40s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got to be in her 40s.
Gotta be in her 40s.
And I just couldn't imagine someone controlling every aspect of her life. And I remember
Wow.
whenever like
That's
COVID
wild.
was like at its peak and everyone was on TikTok, she was posting a lot of videos, and people in the comments would be like, Britney doesn't look okay, like she looks unwell, like all
Yeah,
like
I
people were
remember that.
so concerned about her. So they were like, hey, put a yellow shirt on, or whatever it was, something like that, if something's wrong. And she, in the next video, she would wear whatever they told her. And so people started like getting more invested into it and more like looking in to see what's happening. And so it became more known to the public eye now. And this is all in the state of California because that is where she lives. So it's crazy to me that there are laws like that still exist, that they can somebody can control their life, which is
Right.
absolutely mind-blowing to
crazy.
me.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's
I could
crazy.
never, that could,
Yeah,
could
there's
not be.
no
I
way.
could, you know, like I get like I do understand to the point like I don't know fully like what she was going through, but it seemed like maybe some like I'm assuming probably like mental health issues were
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
And like that's understandable to say like, oh well, someone needs to be monitoring you 24/7, making sure you're not going to do anything to hurt yourself or to hurt others, and like maybe, you know, like getting rid of some things, you know, for self-harm or whatever happens, you know, like that kind of thing. But deciding like what someone eats, what they wear,
that's
when they
crazy.
can be on their phone,
Yeah, that's
like that is
insane.
so especially as a grown adult, like that is way too much.
Yeah.
Now I understand like monitoring, like making sure she's eating, making sure she's healthy, making sure nothing's going wrong, like that's
Like health reasons.
a healthy thing. Like I understand that portion, you know, of someone needing to do that, just so you know, because when you're having your mental health issues and it's really struggling, it's really good to have someone to do that for you, so you
Right.
can, you know, have someone to rely on. But
Yeah,
other
that's
than that,
crazy.
I feel like that, like, why is that even a thing, and why is that even like we're in 2021? Like, why is that even being allowed? And it's not even the fact that, you know, a lot of people say, well, it's just because she's a woman, you guys are mad. If it was a dude, I would
Yeah.
feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Absolutely.
sorry, regardless of who you are,
Yeah.
like whatever you identify as, I feel like no one should be controlling anyone to that extent ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Wow.
with all that, someone made a documentary of her, about this whole thing, and it's like called Free Britney. And so they interviewed every person that had some sort of involvement on her way to get famous. So even from like her nannies to her managers, things like that. They all interviewed and were like so concerned. Her ex-husband the other day had just finally said something about this whole thing, and he was like, if only you knew. She's there, like, in her testimony, that she was like, she barely scratched the surface. Like, if only you knew what really was happening behind closed doors, y'all would all be sick to your stomachs and hate that y'all are allowing him to do this to her. Like, apparently I can only imagine.
That's doing this?
Yes, it's her own father.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of people started bashing her sister, Jamie Spears. They're like, oh, this is like, why hasn't Jamie spoken out? And she finally said something. She was like, it's not that I haven't wanted to speak, as that I can't. Like, she's like, I just can't, like, you know, all that. So I don't know about her sister. I'm kind of iffy, like, whether she's a part of it or not. But I feel like there should be some sort of control. But yeah, her ex-husband can definitely get sued now because he signed an NDA, like a non-disclosure agreement. Like, he would never speak about it. But finally, he was like, this is past the point of me just saying something. Like, something needs to be done. And so if her own ex-husband is saying that, like, I can only imagine, like, what's actually happening. Like,
you know, I really hope it works out, because I want, like,
crazy.
if it does work out and she ends up, you know, like, being done with that,
for sure,
I definitely want to see her, like, go and just full on just say everything that happened, because, like,
she would have to make a movie or, like, a documentary.
Seriously, yeah. And it's so sad that we have, like, I can't, my brain just can't wrap around, like, we're in this day and age, and, like, things like that are happening. Like, what?
Even though she is in it, I feel like she just sees everything that's happening online, and so many people support her and are behind her, and I think that makes her feel a little bit more comfortable, in a sense that she's like, okay, like, I have people there supporting me, and there are rallies, like, every day, like, hashtag free Britney and all that. It's everywhere in, like, Los Angeles. You turn, it's like right there. So I think it's pretty cool that they're, you know, people are supporting her, not just like, oh, you're just making this up, like, you're just being dramatic. Like, people really understand.
Even if she was, like, being dramatic, I feel like to the extent of how much they're controlling her life is just still, you know,
insane.
That's just, like,
that's insane.
Regardless
of
like,
father that's doing
that what
That's
blows
the
my
thing.
mind. Yeah,
I cannot imagine my parent, like, controlling me like that. Like,
we're all straight up. We'd be, like, fist fighting every day.
Grown woman too.
Straight up, like, I would not be able to do that.
Like 45 years old, still being controlled. That's
like,
insane.
And this has been going on for 13 years. I didn't even know this was a thing until literally a few weeks ago. Like, that's how under the wrap it was. Like, I had no idea this was going on at all.
That's absolutely insane. That's sad.
Yeah, it's really so sad. I'm like, I cannot imagine.
It's really sad.
Breaks my heart.
It really does. It's just so barbaric, kind of. You know what I mean? You know, like, I don't know. I'm so frustrated by it. It's, like, it's hard to put words to how, like, infuriating it makes me. Like, it just makes me so mad.
Yeah.
I could never do that to someone.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, just in my position as a person, I could never treat someone like that or, like, control them that much. Like I said earlier, just a minimal amount just to make sure that you're not hurting yourself or others and that you're healthy. Like, that's what I would do if I noticed someone was going through something, you know, but I would never control someone like that, ever.
And it makes me wonder how many other celebrities are going through this that aren't speaking out about it.
You know?
Whether that's their manager or it just opens a whole nother can of worms. It's like, we really don't know, like, who else is this happening to. Like, I mean, if they have laws like this put in place still, like, can you imagine what other celebrities are going through this? Like, that's so crazy.
Yeah. That kind of makes sense. Like, what if, you know, like, celebrities that, like, get really popular and then they just kind of go off the face of the earth? Like, what if that's been happening to those people? You know, like, what about those people? Like, are they really okay, or did something happen? And it just makes you really concerned, because and how does that even get into place? Like, how does one even, like, go about saying, I want to control this person 24/7? Like, 100% of their life, I want to be in control.
I feel like I think they had to go to court for it, and they had to, like,
something like with a contract.
Yeah, because at first it was her dad controlling her money, and then they, like, had a business bureau or whatever it was that, like, took control of her money, was, like, kind of monitoring it. And then they stepped out, like, recently. So I don't know. Like, I literally have no idea. But
so no one's been monitoring it? That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, especially when things like, I get it's happening and it sucks, but why hasn't someone been monitoring the situation?
Right.
Like, you would think that they would require, like, in my opinion, like, a therapy session where it's 100% confidential, you know, like, she can go in and, like, say whatever she wants, and then, you know, that not go to her father or whatever. And that person can be like, oh, this is obviously not good, you know, why hasn't that been put in place? You know, like, why haven't people thought of that? You would think, you know, people, common sense would say, maybe we should do something like that. But
It's just a business. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Imagine your life turning into a business.
That's insane.
I'm
There's no way.
That's not the reason why I like famous. No.
Yeah,
The money part would be the best aspect of it, to have whatever you want, but like other than that, money literally cannot buy you happiness.
Exactly.
No, it
People always
cannot.
say that, and I'm like, it can't.
It really can't. Like, I'd rather be poor and happy than rich and sad. Just
Same.
straight up. Because for me, my happiness really stems from the people that I'm around. It really does. And it's so funny, people always talk about that, and then you have the people that are like, no, it's not that way. It really is.
No.
It really is. Like, I come into work every day, and it makes me so happy to see everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I love everyone in this office. It's
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I completely understand.
I
Like, I
understand,
could imagine
for
having
sure.
a lonely life locked up because you can't go out because everyone knows who you are,
yeah.
and just sitting in your mansion versus like not having nothing and living your best life to the fullest and no one having a care in the world who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's why, okay, so I definitely say this a lot, especially when I go and travel and I'm going out in public and I'm being goofy. I have no shame. I just kind of like do what makes me happy. I make my friends laugh. That's why I'm goofy all the time. And I'm like, I'm never going to see these people again.
Right. Exactly.
Like, why does it matter if they
Yeah.
see me being dumb? Who cares?
Yeah.
Literally, I'm like, does it really hurt you? No.
No.
So
No,
why?
Not at all.
Why are you concerned about me?
Exactly.
For real. For real.
I love that. Okay,
Yeah.
to lighten the mood a little. We're gonna be having show and tell, by the way. Brianna's the only one showing and telling, so we'll have that
Yeah.
towards the end of this topic. But we're gonna talk about some plants.
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 Woo.
We should need some theme music behind that.
For real.
Plants.
Plants.
Okay. As y'all know, I am terrible with plants. Not my expertise, but Brianna is an
She's a
expert.
plant mother. She's a
I
plant
am.
mother.
I'm a plant mom.
She's a plant
I'm
mother.
going to turn my mic, so I'm just letting you know because it's kind of.
Okay, I turned your mic off. Are you good? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we're good because it was like in the way. So, I have. I didn't count. I know I should have. I meant to last night, but my brain was just like, no, and so it didn't happen. But I know there's at least like in total between me and Taylor, there's at least like minimum 40 plants in our apartment,
That's crazy.
and it's so bad.
You
'Cause-
mean your greenhouse? You
yeah,
live in a
my
greenhouse.
my
Live in a
greenhouse.
greenhouse,
And
yeah.
you know what? I have plans to get more. So.
I bet the air is crisp. In
Oh
there.
yeah, it's
I bet
crisp.
I'm gonna
baby.
go. I need to stay
I
a
bet
night at your
it's
house so my
crisp.
lungs get to clear up a little.
Yeah, I bet it's crisp in there.
It really is.
I bet it's great.
Minty fresh.
Minty fresh. I bet it's
Yeah.
great.
No, having plants is a whole different like story, and it's really hard to be a green thumb. Some people like think it's super easy, but some people just have the knack for it.
Mhm.
I did not, and a lot of people, you know, you think now they're like, oh, what do you mean you have like so many plants? You do so good. You gotta have the best. I'm like, no, I used to kill
Oh,
cactus.
I'd
Me.
murder all the plants.
For
I'd
real,
murder all the
straight up,
plants on
even
accident.
cactus, bro. Like it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead.
Sorry.
No, it's so good. You know, my mind went there too, so it's completely fine. So they talk about like I'm looking at your points that you put on our beautiful piece of paper.
Thank you.
I don't know if you can read that. There you
I
go.
didn't even get a piece of paper.
Give us some beginner tips for
Beginner
plants.
tips?
Please. Yeah.
Because I would
Okay.
like to have plants,
Please.
but I literally cannot just keep them.
Okay, so everyone's gonna talk about like beginner plants that are really good for everyone, and I know it's annoying and I know it's lame because you want to like get all the fun, cool plants that are like unique and all this kind of stuff. You have to work
Gotta
your way
start
to that
small.
point.
You
You
gotta start
really
small.
do. Definitely, if you really struggle, start with cactuses. Cactuses are really easy, but I'm not a fan of cactus, so I don't do that. I didn't do that. Succulents are a lot harder than everyone thinks. Don't let people trick you. I underwater my succulents and they die. So like succulents are a pain in the butt. I recommend any kind of like, if you go into Walmart, they're called pothos, which is a very generic name, and there's like a million. I actually have a list because they're my favorite kind of plant, and I want to get every single kind. So those are pretty easy to care for. They tolerate low light, so they can like sit in the dark, not complete dark, but you know, whatever. And then, or they can sit in the sun. I wouldn't do like complete direct sunlight because they will burn. The leaves will burn. They'll get sunburn and they'll actually crisp up. All plants do it. If you give them too much light and not enough humidity, they will burn. So there's that plant. There's snake plants, which are called, the most generic one is the mother-in-law's tongue plant or whatever. There's a bunch of different kinds. They all there's a regular one. There's the moonshine one, which is just like this light, pale blue-green color instead of the really dark green. So they have like a bunch of different kinds. So snake plants work really well. ZZ plants are really easy to take care of as well. Super, super easy. And they have one that's called a Raven ZZ, and the leaves come in green, and then as they mature, they turn black. That's really cool. It's really, really, really cool. So if you wanted like a more unique plant, I definitely recommend some of those, and you can get like different variations. I have a pothos that I brought with me that's different than the normal one that everyone sees and talks about, which is a really good one. And plants, when you get to the more variations, they do get more expensive. I'm not going to lie. They can get pretty expensive. But I'll think the most I've ever spent on a plant has been maybe $20, because and that seems like a lot, you would think, right, to everyone else, but the plants can get up to like $500.
Wow.
Yeah. There's this one. Taylor has the normal Monstera, which is like a really like Instagram plant. Like if you look up like the Swiss cheese plant or Monstera, it's going to be there. But there's this one, it's a variegated one. And what's so hard about variegation is because it makes the leaves like white, or depending on like type of plant, yellow. And when the Monsteras, they come out completely white. And that means they don't have, I can't remember the scientific term behind this, why it's green. If they don't have that part that makes it green, it cannot like photosynthesize, which makes them so expensive. Because when they're babies and they're seedlings, which is why a lot of people do cuttings and they like propagate it in water to get roots and then plant it and then sell them. But most people will grow them from seeds, and that's why they're so expensive, is because they come out white and they don't have any green on them. So they can't like grow, which makes it really difficult. That's why they're so expensive. So definitely snake plants, ZZ plants, and pothos. You could try some basic philodendrons, which are going to look very similar to pothos. They're just a different genus. You know, like dogs and cats have like husky, German shepherd, you know, like that's kind of what it's like, but for plants. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please just feel free to look them up, because I'm going to say a lot of terms that probably no one's going to know what I'm talking about.
By no one, you mean me.
And me. I have no idea. It's just
we're educating ourselves, though, because this is really interesting, because I would love to have plants.
Plants is so much fun. They're so much fun to have. They really do like make your day. I love waking up every morning and like seeing my plants. I have one. I was going to bring it, but it's a little finicky and it's a pain in the butt, so I decided not to bring it. But its leaves, it's an oxalis, and it's the triangular oxalis, and it's like purple, right? And the leaves actually open up for the sun when the sun comes up, and then close when the sun sets.
Oh my gosh.
It is so cool. Taylor has a massive one. Like hers is just absolutely massive. It's like the pot's like this big, and it's like overflowing out of the pot. It's crazy. That's awesome. Then I got one that's smaller, and it's still growing. It's really cool. But they have a bunch. There's like a bunch of different types of plants out there. There's even carnivorous plants. I haven't got into that yet. I plan on it, but they're obviously they eat insects, which is really good. A warning for all beginner plant people: you will get fungus gnats, and they're not as terrible as they sound. They're just really annoying. They're just gnats. They just fly around everywhere. As far as I'm aware, they don't eat your plants. They haven't on mine, and I'm able to get rid of them pretty easily with just some home remedies and stuff like that. But you will get them, and they're very annoying. Especially when you start like racking up the number of plants you have, the more humidity you're going to have. They just they just bloom out of, and I don't understand how that happens, but they just exist, and they're really annoying. But it's pretty easy sometimes to get rid of them. So there's that. And then there's also, you have to pay attention to your plants. Like if it's a big plant has big leaves, you definitely want to like clean the leaves off, because it'll collect dust, can't photosynthesize, dies.
How did you get into plants as like a hobby?
Yeah,
because like I just feel like that's just such a random thing to get into.
You know, it really is such a random thing to get into. So Jenna Marbles, if anyone knows her, she does not make videos anymore, unfortunately. But she was my favorite YouTuber while she was making videos, and she still is to this day. And she has a video on her channel that says Plant Tour, and she talks about all of her plants in her house. And I just fell in love with that, and then I met Taylor when I moved in and saw how many plants she had, and I was like, okay, cool. Wow. And just started buying some. So I looked things up, figured out like what kind of sun they like, how much water they like, and I don't have like all the fancy tools. Like I don't have I think it's a hydrometer or whatever that like has like the end of it, and you stick it in the soil to see how wet the soil is before you need to dry it. I don't. I just know my plants well enough to like know they need water or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, things like that. I don't know.
That's awesome. Okay. You want to show us your plants?
Yes, I will show you a few.
Okay.
So,
Oh, wait, before we do that,
oh.
actually, I have one more thing to ask you.
okay, go ahead.
So the other day, we were talking about plants in the office, and you were like, yeah, did you know plants talk? I looked at you like
When
you were
did
the
you ask this?
It was yesterday.
You weren't in the
You weren't
office
here
yet,
yet.
I don't think.
And it was like
Okay.
right when we came in, and she goes, "Yeah, do you know
Alright.
plants talk?" And we were talking about something talking, and I looked at her like she was the craziest person I've ever seen in my whole
What?
entire life.
So Taylor, I don't know where she found this out. She can give you the details, but she told me that she found this research where like plants, like all plants, like the trees outside, all make noise at such a high frequency that nothing can, not even like dogs or cats, like nothing can hear it. It's so high pitched. And so they recorded it and then they lowered their frequency down, and like you can hear them like when you blow on them, because you know they take in carbon dioxide and stuff. They're like kind of thing. Yeah, they
my
make
gosh,
noises, and
wow.
it sounds really sad, but obviously we propagate plants to make more plants.
Yeah.
But they do scream when you cut them. Like they can feel pain and everything.
So they're literally just like an animal or a
They really
human.
are, and it's so crazy. I didn't think about that. Now, obviously, is the one research thing true? We never know. But it just makes me so happy. I wake up in the morning, and yes,
Wow.
I wake up every morning and I talk to my plants. I don't care how crazy anyone thinks I am. I love it. I wake up, I'm like, good morning, everyone. How are you guys? You know?
She gives them a little pet.
Like, I'm just like, hello.
That's cute. That's
I
cute.
love them. They're so much
That's
fun.
cute.
And there's really cool ones, too. There's so many just neat plants. You just look up, and they're just blow your mind.
I love that. Okay, time for show and tell.
Okay, so this is another type of easy plant I forgot to mention, and they're peperomias.
Okay.
And this is the Peperomia obtusifolia. So it's going to have like,
Okay. For the people that are listening on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast at, you should head over to our YouTube page right now and click our video of this live stream. We're episode 85. You could see Brianna's plants.
okay. So this is it. It is the variegated one. So that means it's got,
Put it right here.
put it right here, put it right so everyone can see it. Okay, cool. So that means it's got white or like light yellow around the leaves
Maybe over there.
over there. We'll let
Yeah,
them
there
check.
you go. Oh, yeah, she's...
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is probably my biggest plant that I own currently. It has some older leaves, as you can tell. These are kind of droopy, but these have been here since I first got it. And look at it. It's got like new leaves coming in, a whole new stalk. I love it so much.
Wow.
But
That's
this
really
is my biggest plant, my oldest plant, besides my pothos that I didn't bring because she's absolutely massive. But this is my oldest one. It's very easy to take care of, low light tolerant. I literally have it sitting like on my, like underneath my desk, kind of like where my PC sits, my tower sits, right in front of it, and it just thrives there. So yeah.
You should leave her there for the whole show.
Oh, can we leave her there? Okay. Everyone can just bask in her glory. Okay, I'll show you.
How
another one.
old is she? Do you know?
I've
Or
had her.
He.
I don't know. It's either she or, oh my gosh, look at him, he's so cute. You know, I don't know. I just kind of go for it. You know what I mean? I think this one is maybe a year or two old. I'm trying to think of how long I've had it. No, it's been 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years. I obviously this plant would be a whole lot bigger, but you know, when you're first starting out, you have a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
This plant almost died a few times, but then it's good now, so we're good. But it does take time, and it does take a little bit of effort. As you can see, I do have like this purple ruler sitting in the back. That's to help it stand up because it kind of struggles because it's so tall. I don't know.
I love that.
It's just kind of existing right there and just enjoying
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that one.
And she's bringing out the second one.
I have 4 plants to show.
Oh, you have 4. I thought you only brought 2.
No, I brought 4.
Of course you
Okay,
did.
so this one, this is a pothos, and it is a marble queen pothos. So this is my favorite leaf, by the way, if you guys are curious. So obviously it looks like marbling. and
She's
this
screaming.
Is,
I can
I
hear
don't know
her
if you
screaming.
can see it there. Yeah, that's good now. So this is a type of pothos. So I have this one, and I have a golden pothos, which is going to have like green and then some like yellow, which is the big one. I just got this one maybe about a month ago now, and it's doing really, really well. So this is another fun one if you want to get a cool one that's like different and doesn't look like a normal plant that you would see. It's really
Cute.
fun, really cool.
I'll put her in front of this one.
Okay, you do that. You've got all the magic.
There you go, audience.
Okay, so these next 2 plants are Hoyas, and Hoyas are like they can trail. This
It's like a
one's really
heart.
little,
Oh, it's a
and it's a
heart.
heart. So this is a Hoya carrii, and what's cool about these plants, and you can kind of see it on this, and I'm going to turn around so you guys can hopefully see. Most of the time, they actually stay just the one leaf. However, if you're special and you get one with a stem, it will start vining out and growing tiny little baby ones.
Aww.
And I just found this out. Taylor actually got this for me as a gift, and I love it to death. And I had no idea. There's actually like, it's kind of sad because I wasn't paying attention to it, but there were like tiny dead leaves in the back because this one stem has been trying to grow a leaf for obviously however long I've had it, which is almost a year now, you know, kind of thing. But I didn't know it had the capability of growing another one, which means I got the rare one, which is cool. That. So there's this guy.
Wow.
So those are really fun. They're really cute.
Where's my camera? It's right there.
Really
if you
cute.
can see it.
Even if it's just the one, it's adorable. It's a heart. Like who wouldn't? I'm sorry, I just can't.
It's so cute. I really like that one.
Okay. So this is another Hoya, a different type. This is a Hoya Crimson Princess, which means the leaves come in pink, which Gabby will show you, and the stems are pink. And what's cool about this one, there's two different ones. There's the Crimson Princess and the Crimson Queen. The Crimson Princess has the white on the inside, and we'll grow that. And then the Crimson Queen will have the white on the outside. So it's green on the inside, white on the outside, but it has does have like the pink and red. So it's really cool. This is one I've wanted for a really long time. I think it was, I don't know if it was only $15. So that's a really good steal. So you could show that one off. And those are all the plants I brought. I have a bunch of different ones and other ones at home. I just found some that I think like would be, in my opinion, really good and easy ones. I just got that Hoya one, like a week ago. So I'm not quite sure how easy it is, but any of the other three are very easy plants. I never struggle with these guys. I mean, at first I did with this one, but like other than that, they're very easy to take care of.
They're so cute. I love them.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing them.
You're welcome.
We really appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Now we're going to get ready for some trivia.
Ooh, trivia.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So,
would you like the purple one? Okay, you could have the purple one.
Yeah.
I'll take this one.
we're going to be doing some trivia.
I'm going to get my butt whooped again just like I did last
No,
week.
you're not. I feel like
Oh,
I
no,
picked semi-easy.
You picked sports, right?
No.
Oh.
Sports
You
not in it.
changed You
I
changed
actually have a chance. Poor EJ. He's getting covered by plants over there.
You changed. No, it's okay. It's all right. I like it.
He's like,
It's a
I like
nice
the air coming
It's a
from
nice
this
little
direction.
scenery.
This kid it got crisp in here all of a sudden.
Yeah, it did. The oxygen got more crisper.
Crisper.
Crisp.
EJ. Yeah.
You had me. I'm sorry. That really. I found that really funny. Apparently, I don't.
Glad I can make you laugh.
Thank you.
What's new?
It doesn't. It doesn't take much.
No, it's awesome. I love your laugh. Okay. Let's. Since EJ's been last on here, we did not have music and all this, so we're kind of fancy now. Okay.
Yeah,
Our first category is going to be music.
Okay.
Who was the first American Idol winner?
Jesus.
She's well known. You will definitely know her.
Okay.
It's
All
a girl, by the way.
What is her name?
All right. I'm just gonna guess. I know this is probably not right, but she's my idol. So
Wait.
Was she on American Idol?
no.
I think that's right. I think
Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. And
Nope. No.
neither one.
No.
neither
Not
one.
Beyonce.
It
It wasn't
Kelly Clarkson.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not into country. That's why I would not know that. Yep.
You might be screwed on this then.
Yeah. Well, what's new? Every trivia I've been on, I've gotten my butt whooped. Every time.
Thank you. Which classical composer was deaf?
Was what?
Which
was
class?
deaf?
Yeah, deaf.
Oh, if I get this wrong, my professors are gonna hate me.
Yeah, you're a music major. You should know this.
I really have no clue.
It's an iconic
Is he
person.
like really well known?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's either this one or the other one, but I cannot remember. It's not it, is it? Nope. Didn't think so.
Wait, no.
It's okay. I'm not gonna change the answer. I
Was
realize.
I don't know.
I can't remember if it was this one or the other one.
My handwriting is garbage.
It's okay.
No.
We don't count off for spelling.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Okay. Oh, we both guessed the
Y'all
same
are
thing.
wrong.
What
It's
really?
Beethoven.
It was either Mozart or Beethoven.
Whatever.
I was
I
like,
was
it's
gonna
either
say
M or B,
Beethoven.
and I could not remember. All right, well, hopefully my professors don't watch this video. And
gonna
Taylor's
tell
not
them.
allowed to watch this video either.
Okay, ready?
She's
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
Which Super Bowl halftime show performer was showed up by a dancing shark?
Oh.
I knew.
Oh, I know this one, I think. No, it's not
I knew
it.
it exactly as I saw it. I saw it. I knew it.
No. Okay, wait.
Remember
Oh,
when the
wait.
dancing shark came on stage and she?
Wait, can we show it now? Can we show it?
Oh, wait, no, then it wasn't that one. I'm just going to guess. Whatever. I doubt this is wrong.
It was the most dumbest halftime show. It was the most dumbest halftime.
Was it Katy
Yes.
Perry?
Katy
No
Perry.
way. Wow, I'm actually smart. Look at me
The
go.
most dumbest halftime show I've ever seen.
No, that was the best halftime. It's because it was them. It was the best. What do you mean?
Petition to bring back the shark.
For real.
Wow.
We
It
should
needs
have
a whole show. It's
we
whole
should have a
show.
costume theme,
Dude, that would be so much fun if we had like costume thing.
right? Okay.
I'd show up in a banana suit or something.
Lizzo plays what instrument?
Ooh.
Come on.
She plays an instrument?
Yep. Yep.
It's
I knew this one. I'm a
I-
Lizzo fan, bro.
I
Let me
didn't
just
know
tell
she
you right
played an
now. I
instrument.
follow her on TikTok.
She's so funny on TikTok.
I love her so much. She is such a mood, man.
She really is.
I didn't know she played an instrument.
Okay.
I thought
She
just
plays the
sang.
flute.
The flute.
Wait, I thought it was the piccolo.
It's the flute. We'll give you We'll give you a point.
I was gonna say.
It's the same thing basically.
Wow.
They're the same.
I didn't know she played an instrument.
Is it the
I thought
She
was-
Oh,
performed
no,
with
it is
it.
the flute. It is the flute. Yeah, you're right.
I
I
thought
will
she
still
was
give you a point
singing.
for it.
Wow.
Piccolo is close enough.
All right, we're gonna move on to plants now.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Mushrooms are plants. True or false? Congratulations.
Yeah, they're fungi.
I just hit the mic again. I didn't
Bro,
mean
what
this.
the
I'm
mic do to
sorry.
you?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Walls fight me all the time. I run all the way. I run into them constantly.
80% of Earth's original forest has been destroyed. True or false?
America or the world?
The world. Yep, y'all are right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna guess true. I'm gonna guess true.
Unfortunately, that's so true. So sad. Poor
Okay,
trees.
we have a bunch of oak trees on campus. So,
Oh god.
how long
we
can an
really?
oak tree live? 100 years, 500 years, 1,000 years, 4,000 years.
Oh.
400? I mean, excuse me, 100, 500, 1,000, or 4,000 years.
I just want to say I love your accent.
Thank you, Arlen. Y'all are both wrong.
Is it
Oh.
1,000?
It was
It
1,000.
was 1,000.
Shoot,
I
man.
was trying to guess how long the red oak trees in California lived. And those are old.
Bro.
They're old.
Okay, y'all ready for another one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, 85% of plant life is found where? A, rainforest, B, in Africa, C, in space, D, in the ocean.
Sorry, I hit the mic.
Y'all are so smart today.
Yeah.
See, like these weren't like houseplant things.
We've only discovered
These were
like
like
2% of the ocean.
I know.
And
That's
most of those
scary.
are plants.
I don't like to think about that.
It's terrifying.
It really
The
is.
ocean's scary.
Okay, now we're gonna have some puzzle-esque. So this is gonna be a mix of like everything we talked about and then some random ones in there.
How's it not working?
Yeah, it's
Lame.
That one
Okay,
better?
this one's better, yeah.
Perfect. All right. What was the first state?
What?
What was the first state? What was the first state of the United States?
Okay,
It's
it's
an-
one of the
it's
13
an-
colonies. One of the 13 colonies.
13 original colonies.
Shout 'em, scout 'em, tell all of
If you don't think we're not about to jam that after this, you're so wrong.
I have no idea.
You know, it's funny is I don't even know what that is.
50 United States from the 13 original. No?
Oh, now I got it. Okay, there you go.
I was about to be so sad if you didn't know. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's a
It's up.
upper state.
Okay, okay, okay.
It's either this one or a different one I'm thinking of.
East upper.
It's east,
East
upper. Okay.
Northeast?
East coast, northeast.
East
It's not really. It's more East Coast than it is Northeast.
Well,
Okay.
no.
Never eat sour watermelon. Never eat soggy.
Soggy waffles.
Don't.
It was Delaware.
Oh, look at you go. See, you know, I should know this. I'm in history right now.
Oh.
See, that put EJ to tie now. It's a tie.
Wow.
See,
So
EJ's
these
gonna
last
win
few
watch.
questions are
I
going to be
needed
super
that.
important.
I needed that.
Okay, ready?
Mhm.
This one I feel like y'all should get.
Okay.
Also, I love the purple scheme we have going on today.
Oh, I love it.
We
It's
understood the Purple Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's Thursday.
Sorry. Okay. Name 3 primary colors. Go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
This is elementary level
Oh
questions.
yeah, yeah. This one's easy.
If you get this wrong,
Oh.
the plants are going to be very disappointed in you.
No, because I know that 2 of the colors make the plant.
and it makes purple.
What's the third primary color?
Come on.
Oh, EJ.
Come on, EJ. Don't lose your tie.
I can't lose my tie. I have to think.
Think of the rainbow and then pull 3 colors from it.
You're welcome.
Has to turn your mic down because
I make sure I lean back when I laugh because you gotta get that that fade out.
I don't know.
Okay, ready?
I'll just guess.
You got
Okay.
5
I'll
seconds.
just guess the third one.
Okay.
Red, white, and blue. It's red, blue, and yellow.
He said USA is the primary colors,
Whatever.
baby.
I was like, okay, I know the first 2.
Hey, at least you got 2. 2
Yeah.
out of the 3.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Since we were talking about Queen Britney, what was Britney Spears' first song?
I don't.
You know it. The song you think of Britney Spears, that's the song that you're
It's-
most likely right.
No, it's not.
Cause mama, I'm in love with a criminal.
It's not that one.
I know, but I'm gonna sing a song for you while you're.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know any Britney Spears songs.
You don't know any? I know a
I
lot of her
don't.
songs, but I don't know
I'm pretty sure
the
if I
name
heard
of it.
one,
I know the
then
music
I-
video. I know what it looks like
If-
and what she wears.
If you could put that, I would give you a point
Doesn't
for
she
that.
wear? Okay, hold on. If this is right,
I have no clue.
Come on, it's the most iconic song. When I say it,
I
y'all.
probably
Are,
do know it.
Oh,
I
you
probably do
100% know it.
I know. I just like we talked about it yesterday. Said I'm not good with names.
if you could sing a little bit of the song for me, I would give it to you.
Oh, I'm just gonna give you what I think she was wearing in the music video.
I can literally hear it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No clue.
No clue. No
No
clue.
clue.
All right. This is what I think she was wearing. Wasn't she wearing like a yellow plaid skirt in the video?
It was some type of plaid skirt.
Yeah.
Are you thinking of the Baby One More Time?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
I knew the second
My
I said that.
loneliness
It's
is killing me.
Yeah.
Baby, I must get back. I still believe. Okay, for the people that don't know, that don't see us in the office all day long, I sit in like the main office area, and Brianna sits in like this cubicle, like studio area, and I will randomly burst out into song, and I will finish like half of it, and next thing I hear is Brianna or Taylor finishing the song back to me, and I'm like, man, it's really great. And then EJ's just sitting in the corner just watching. I was like,
I love it. It gives me entertainment.
oh,
I'm glad that you
we're
find
free
It gives me
entertainment.
free entertainment.
every day.
I think Cole was telling me, she goes, you just make it entertaining around here. And I was
Yeah,
like, that's
you-
my
no, you
job.
guys really
I
do.
love
That's
it.
my
You guys
job,
really do.
man.
And you also have a really contagious laugh. It's just
Yeah, that's
once
true.
you start laughing, I start laughing, and then it's just a whole thing. Trying to get me to record something is so hard.
Oh my gosh. We never get anything done if you come in there to
Yeah, I
record.
never get anything
it's
done
hard.
with you guys around.
Okay,
Either. Yeah.
this one, y'all should know.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
what is the hardest rock?
Oh, I got this one. Minecraft.
Come on,
hardest
EJ.
rock?
The
Like-
hardest rock.
Like in music?
No, no,
like
no.
physical rock.
Physical rock. Like,
Wait, I have a rock in here. It's an amethyst.
oh, she's a crystal queen too.
There's different types of
Rock?
strength rocks.
Yeah, did you not know that?
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, come on.
Come on, you have to have learned
No.
this in science
I
class.
probably did. I just don't remember.
Okay.
Come on, EJ. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
You can wear this type of rock.
Yeah.
I can wear it?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can wear it.
Oh. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
You got 7 seconds.
And
Yes, there you
Yes,
go.
Okay.
I was gonna be
Shine bright
so
like a
disappointed.
I
diamond.
didn't know. I didn't know
Shine
that.
bright like a
That was the
diamond.
hardest rock. Didn't know that.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
only a diamond can cut a diamond.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to have a diamond to cut another diamond. Yep.
That's why when people say it's like your diamond's like rock hard or something like that. Like
Yeah.
there's some type of saying that goes like along that line. Okay, ready? This is
Mhm.
the last one. So either you're gonna tie it, EJ,
Okay.
or
she's gonna
Brianna.
win.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Right, watch
Also,
out.
if you didn't know EJ, for trivia, if you win, you have to come up with next week's trivia questions.
I come up with off the wall questions. Be prepared if I win.
Well, you might be winning.
Ooh.
I don't know. We'll see. I
Okay.
feel like
Okay.
EJ's
Okay.
pretty smart, man.
Okay.
What does the term piano mean?
What?
Go, you are a music major.
I didn't. I thought you meant like a physical.
What does the term piano mean? It's a musical term.
It's a musical term.
Yup, piano.
I was gonna write it, but it's literally just peek my terrible handwriting.
I don't even know.
Okay.
I've never heard a term.
All right, ready?
Yes.
You sure?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have. What is it?
Quiet.
Yep.
So
To
you
play,
have
to
What does
play
that
softly.
to play softly. So you have quiet. So you have piano. Then you have pianissimo, which is even quieter. Then you have mezzo piano, mezzo forte, forte, fortissimo, fortissimo.
Whoa.
It just continues to go from there. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right,
Music terms.
Brianna,
Wow.
you won.
Yay! You get to come up with.
She has been struggling on trivia. I don't know.
Every
No, you
single
needed a
trivia
win.
I've
You needed a
done.
win. You needed a win.
We need to have like a clap thing so we can.
Yeah.
We'll have one next week.
Okay, fat bet.
We'll work on it.
Don't ask me to do it because I don't know how to do the hotkeys.
Okay, never mind. We will not have it next
Well,
week.
Taylor will be here next week.
Oh, perfect.
We'll
Perfect.
just get her to do it.
So that's trivia. I'm glad you finally got to join us because EJ,
Yeah.
you literally have not been able to come to
I've
trivia.
been missed. I've been missed.
Yeah, we have
I
missed
been
you.
missed. Oh,
Yes.
It's nice
I
having someone
appreciate
that's not like
I appreciate it.
let's have a higher pitched voice. Kind of level it out, you know.
I got it. I got it.
appreciate it.
Okay. That was good.
All right, is that
Yeah.
it?
Do you have any last words? Any final thoughts you'd like to leave?
Free Britney.
Hashtag free Britney.
Yeah,
Hashtag
free
free
Britney.
That's what we'll label this episode. Hashtag free
Free
Britney.
Britney. Please.
Oh man.
Football
oh,
season
man.
is coming up, and go Cowboys. So
I'm so
Are you a
glad we're
Dallas
friends.
Cowboy fan?
I'm
Yes, we
Dallas
are.
My family is too. So.
We all are around here.
Oh, we are.
hmm
Okay.
We're gonna.
I don't watch football
we'll have-
very much, so.
oh my goodness.
it's okay.
No, but if
every
it's on-
weekend,
but if it's on,
every Monday,
I'll
me
watch
and
it.
Gabby will be screaming and.
Okay,
being
no, that's great.
upset.
We'll probably be coming into office at like tears to our eyeballs. But
Most of the time, tears.
I've
Well,
accepted
it's
the
most of
fact that
time
my team is
tears.
not good and they
Oh,
will
yeah.
not win. So
Yeah, they won't win ever.
they are the reason for my depression. So
Yeah. Oh, for sure. They're the most toxic team in the world. They're so toxic.
so much.
They're
It's
the
so
most
bad.
toxic
That's
team.
so good.
but will I wear my jersey every day? You
For
dang
sure.
right.
For sure.
Said, watch me.
For sure.
Bet.
Hey EJ, we need to go to a game. Let's convince Lance
Let's
to
do
let
it.
us go to a game and we'll review
Just
it
the
for a
two of
radio
us.
show.
Oh, that would be. Let's do it.
Okay,
Let's
after
do it.
Okay,
this,
I'm
we're
gonna tag
Let's do
along
it.
to
If you're
the,
watching,
Let's
Lance,
do
hey,
it.
we're coming for you.
Let's do
We're
it.
coming for you.
Let's do it.
go.
That'd be great.
Invite me.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. We'd love to.
Yeah.
Can you do the wave second?
Okay, now I can. Yeah. Oh, wait. And then. What are you doing? You're
No
doing the
rhythm.
SpongeBob, the
No
squid.
rhythm.
Listener viewers, we have come to end on this here episode. If you show up late or wish to revisit, you can find this show on YouTube channel Tarleton Radio as a video, or listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, or anywhere where you get your podcast. For updates about the show and other interesting things we make here at the station, make sure to follow all of our social medias. Those links will be in the description. This has been the episode of Cruisin' the Planet, where you can find things to do in and around Stephenville. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.